Happy Fragrant Friday, fraghead. Hey everybody, this is Ben here at That Cologne Guy, coming at you with a new... Nope, strike one. Strike two. Foul ball. Ooh, Toledo, Ohio got it. Part two. You know, last week I did a comparison of the EDP and EDT of Jaipur, and little did we know that that would eventually parlay into a part two, because I put the bottles and the boxes in my bathroom vanity to show off to all. And I kept noticing differences that I had not mentioned last week. So you know what? I just thought, let me just keep going, and I just have a few more very minute differences that I want to talk about between the two in this episode. First and foremost, though, Happy New Year to you. I wanted to wish you a Happy New Year, and I wanted to say thank you so much for all of your help, support, and comments, feedback, etc., in 2021. It was a smashing success. You know, this year, this small yet and humble channel went over the 50,000 view mark and the 700 subscriber mark, and I am genuinely touched by that, and I really do appreciate all of your help and support and comments, likes, and forwarding it on to fellow frag heads. Okay, so what I want you to do also is stick around to the end. I have a bonus feature that I do in every episode, and I'm going to talk a little bit about fellow YouTube fragrance reviewer, although I don't know if it's so much reviews as it is, he has a fragrance YouTube channel, and it's Ramsey, and I'm going to include, I'll either put it, I wasn't going to do too much editing, but I'll either put it up here, and if that doesn't work, then I'll make sure it's in the description box, but I want you to check out his channel. At the end of this episode, I will quickly talk about that. All right, so you might say, all right, well, you talked about it last week. Last week, I talked extensively about the differences in notes. And so if you are looking for the EDP versus EDT as far as like a thorough review with the similarities and differences, especially as they pertain to the notes, then make sure you check out my episode from last week. In fact, head on over there now. And in that episode, I talk about, again, the notes, the year, the paraphernalia, just everything. This one really is more just some residual issues that I just couldn't resist. So I'm going to hold these up and see with the lighting. I don't think the lighting really shows that these are two different shades. I originally had said that they were the same color box, but you know what? I did some investigating. In fact, I even got a color matching app. So here's my attempt. So, and I'm going to put it here and see if I can get it as close. So this is the EDP, right? This is the EDP. And so it's in my limited understanding of colors, the color matching app said that these were different shades of Air Force blue. So I'm going to hold this up, and then I will put in what I think is this color. It's this. So the EDP is a slightly darker shade of Air Force blue in my estimation, and you can't really see it here though. But the EDT is a slightly lighter shade of Air Force blue. I did want to note that I originally thought maybe one had been, in a display or like a window display, like it might be some discoloring from the sun, but they are uniformly a different shade. I think I said gray last week, but I did look it up, and that is Air Force blue. Again, in my extremely limited knowledge of the subject matter, but they are a different shade of whatever color. So I will put the color up there, and you can tell me if you feel the same, or you feel like, maybe they're gray, elephant gray, I don't know, okay? So the other difference that I noticed too throughout the week was in the EDP, which remember came out first. The EDP, if you notice the 100 milliliter in the bottom and the 3.3 fluid ounce, see that right there? They are in shiny gold, and they really show quite well. And I noticed actually in the EDT version, that information is in white font. And it's not as easily, you can see that pretty well actually, but it's not shiny is what I'm saying. You can see it, but it doesn't show up, I don't think, as well, see, from here. That's a nice one. All right. So that's the second difference. First one is different shade of the box. Second one is that the EDP has gold at the bottom with the information, and it is white, kind of a dull white on the EDT. Now, with regard to the bottle, I did miss one thing. It was kind of obvious, but that's okay. And remember I was saying that in the EDT, there's no frosted glass at all. In the EDP, there's frosted glass. I still like the EDP better. But one thing that probably is jumping out at you that I originally missed is if you notice the information here in the front is actually in gold. There it goes right there. For the EDP, this is the EDP, mind you. And it is blue. It's blue here in the EDT. So those are three very minute differences: shade of the box, information, different color, and of course, different color information on the bottle itself. But I wanted to include them nonetheless. You know, if you're going to do a comparison, you really need to do a thorough comparison, right? So that is the EDP versus the EDT. This was part 2, and I've certainly enjoyed finishing this. And again, like I said, Happy New Year to you. I wish you the absolute best in 2022. And always remember, fragrance marks the celebration of today. Take care, everybody. All right, so welcome to the bonus feature. I wanted to quickly say now, check out Ramsey's YouTube fragrance channel. Check it out here. Like I said, if that doesn't work, if for whatever reason that does not send you to his channel, and I say that because if you go to / Ramsey, it takes you to, looks like a guy named Ramsey who's got like an adventure channel. I'm not sure, but it was like 300,000 subscribers. It wasn't YouTube fragrance reviewer Ramsey. So in the description box, I will also include his link. Make sure you head on over to his channel and subscribe and check him out. He and I we're slated to do a stream on February 1st. Or around that time, and we're going to do a stream and we're going to talk about fragrances. He is an amazing guy. He won't like me saying this, but he sent me some Amwash samples. He always sends these incredible, like, dissertation-like comments for practically every episode. He's just a great guy, and he's a natural in front of the camera. He really enjoys what he does. He has hundreds. I don't even know. I'm hoping for his VIP experience, he will show us his collection one day. But he has a huge collection. He's extremely knowledgeable, passionate, loves all kinds of fragrances. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks to me like more on the niche side. But anyway, you will love his channel. The last couple of days, I've just noticed he's been doing things on like the entire Chanel family, and he has just all kinds. And he doesn't have, like I do, the pictures. He actually has the fragrances when he shows them to you. So absolutely subscribe. Check out his channel. He and I will be streaming February 1st. So I'm excited to pick his brain a bit more about a lot of the fragrances that he owns. And some of the questions that you guys have already submitted for us to talk about. So thank you so much. And again, I really appreciate everything. And check out his channel. Happy New Year. Peace out, YouTube.